Hey Hoopers, welcome to a new video. In this video, I'll be doing the development showcase of our entire summer update that we've released. And I'll also be doing a showcase on the two new limited styles released for this update, which is the Chrollo and Tatas styles. These two styles are the best styles ever added into Basketball 0, so you'll definitely want to know what they can do. I also want to show off the new map that we've added into this update alongside the new season pass system that we've added, which I'm sure you guys will love. This is Basketball 0's first ever summer update, so enough yapping. Let's get into the showcase. But real quick, make sure to subscribe to the channel and get us to 700,000 subscribers, as we're so close to the goal. The first thing I'd like to talk about for this new summer update is the new beach basketball court that we've added into the game. We haven't added a new court into the game since we released it, and we've received a ton of messages from the beginning of Basketball 0 that a lot of you wanted us to add a new court. So for the season of summer, I thought it only makes sense for us to add a really cool beach court to the game. And I will say, this map is definitely my most favorite that we've added so far. We've based the court off of Venice Beach, and we've experimented with a bunch of different lightings for the game to ensure that it looks as great as possible, and we found that this map with a sunset lighting really draws out the court's beauty. So comment down below what you think of this new map that we've created for the game, as I love it. And now let's talk about the new season pass system that we've added into the game. After we added ranked, we saw that there were a lot of people who felt like the thing that was missing from this was a season pass, and after reviewing it with my team, we also agreed. So with this, we're going to be releasing our first ever season pass into the summer updates, and it's filled with a bunch of different emotes ranging from duo emotes to traversal emotes. And we've also added a huge line of cosmetics into this pass to keep you guys as drippy as possible during this summer update. We've added two versions of the season pass, a free version and a paid version. The paid version is obviously the best version you can get, as it has all of the coolest cosmetics and emotes that I know you'll definitely want to rock whilst you're playing BBZ. However, we've also made sure that the free version is also cool, as we want to ensure that all types of players can enjoy the new summer event. Alongside the season pass, we've also added a couple of summer bundles for you guys to check out and purchase, and we've given you guys a great deal on these items, so make sure to get them before they run out. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of the summer season pass, and make sure to hurry up and get it before it's gone. And now, let's finally talk about the new incredible limited styles that we added for this update. The first limited style that I'll be talking about is known as the Tatas style, and this is based off of the co-owner of BBZ, my close friend Tatas. And now I'll go over the style's abilities and—
Shut up! It's my style, so let me talk about it.
Whatever, and hurry up then. This style is boring anyways.
The only thing that's boring is your dress sense. And don't let me get started on that dirty black mop you like to call dreads on your head. Huh? Anyways, guys, let's get on to my style. The first ability of my style is known as Snap, and how this ability works is super cool. If any of your opponents are close to you or are in front of you, this ability will trap their character inside of a painting frame for around 2 seconds. And this ability is super useful as it basically gets rid of the competition entirely, giving you more chances to score. But also, the Snap ability has an off-the-ball version, which is just as rad. And how this version works is that when the ability is used, a huge puddle of paint appears below, and if any opponents are within it, they'll be knocked down. However, if you're in the paint, then you'll get a nice speed boost to help you get closer to the basket. Moving on to my second ability, this is known as Colored Strike, and basically what happens is your player would burst forward leaving a trail puddle of paint behind them, and this ability covers a lot of distance. Moreover, if someone is in front of you when you toggle the ability, then they'll be pushed out of the way, giving you a chance to dunk on them or to shoot a 3. And just like the first ability, my second ability also has an off-the-ball version, and what happens is your player would pull out a painting brush and then would be performing some aggressive slashes whilst going forward as if the brush is some sort of sword. And all this ability does is leave small paint puddles beneath your feet as you move around, slowing down anyone who might walk over them. Hope you guys enjoyed my base abilities, and now let's talk about my awakening and its abilities. I personally love my awakening cutscene, as the scene starts off with it showing your player's face, and behind you would be one of your crushed opponents. Then suddenly the camera would show another opponent who would be angry over his friend being on the floor and would run up at you to try and push you to the floor. Obviously this wouldn't work though, as you would hit them with the cleanest step back dodge, causing them to tumble on the floor. If you love rage baiting and aura farming, then this style is for you. So have a watch of the full cutscene now with sound effects and let me know what you think. Now let's talk about my awakening abilities. The name of the off-the-ball version of this ability is known as You're Mine, and I love it, as it starts off with one of your opponents sensing your aura and turning around but to see nothing. And then they will tumble onto the floor and would look in front of them slowly and would see my incredible avatar. They then begin to start shouting, and the scene ends with them being frozen by my aura. This scene is so awesome, so have a full watch of it now with sound effects and comment down below what you think of it. Now onto my last awakening ability, and this ability is super cool. How it works is by your player turning into paint, and then they would dash quickly towards the person that they were looking to. And then when the player arrives, they would perform a jump out of the paint by doing a backflip, which would cause a big splash of paint to appear beneath their opponent, thus causing them to be stunned. This scene is so awesome, so have a full watch of it now with sound effects and comment down below what you think of it.
ガキの遊びは終わりだ。楽にしてやるよ。
This is the complete moveset of the Tatas style. Make sure to comment down below your opinions of this new style. And now...
All right, time's up, Delayless. Time to talk about my better style, because that's what they really care about.
I don't know how I made a game with this idiot.
The first ability of my style is known as Creator's Dribble. And this is a two-step dribbling ability that allows you to quickly dribble past your opponents. And if you select the ability again, you will do another speed, boost, dribble to continue your flow. Also, if you manage to perform this ability near the basket, it automatically performs a floater layup. The second ability for my style is known as Green, and this is a shooting ability that can be used anywhere on the court. But the crazy thing about this ability is the fact that no matter where you shoot the ball is most likely to go in. There's a couple of variations to this ability, so I'll quickly go over them. If you're in the range of a normal shot, then using the ability will ensure that the ball will go in 100%. But not only that, you'll also dribble the ball between your legs and perform a spin fade away that can ankle break your opponent. If you're in the half-court range, then using this ability will perform a jump shot that has an 80% chance of going in. And lastly, if you're anywhere past the halfway line, then using this ability will provide you with the 75% chance of making the shot. The second ability also has an off-the-ball variant, which is known as Pass. And this ability is pretty simple, as it forces your teammates to pass the ball to you, and although it can be intercepted, it's really quick, so it will be quite hard to intercept it. I should also mention that this ability can be activated twice before the cooldown is initiated. But don't worry, it has a pretty long cooldown. Let me know what you think of my base abilities. And now, let's go on to my awakening and awakening abilities. My dope awakening starts with me walking on the court, and then the camera is lifted up to show my face, and then I tap on my head to release my demon. This is definitely the best ever cutscene added into Basketball Zero. So have a full watch of the scene with sound effects and comment down below what you think of it. Now let's talk about my awakening abilities. The first awakening ability of my style is known as Chaos, and this scene starts off with me throwing my arms out like a composer till suddenly there's a distortion and once again my demon form is released. This ability has so many unique aspects to it, such as every dribble causes your opponent to fall, you get a new custom running animation, and your dunking distance is increased. This ability is awesome, so have a full watch of the scene with sound effects and comment down below what you think of it.
I dedicate this requiem to you.
Now, the final awakening ability of mine is known as Not My Reality, and this ability is only usable when someone shoots the ball. What happens is, when the ball is in the air from an enemy shooting, this triggers a cutscene where it shows the ball falling, but suddenly, time is stopped, and then the camera zooms into me whilst I drop the hardest voice line. This cutscene is once again another banger, so have a watch with sound effects and comment below what you think.
Your goal part of my reality.
This is the entirety of the summer update that we've created for Basketball 0. I'd like to thank you guys so much for playing my games thus far. You guys truly have changed my life. Also, don't forget my new Battlegrounds game, MUGEN, is being released tomorrow, so make sure to check that out when it drops. But thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe.
And make sure to comment below whose style is better.